Hi guys, and welcome to Faith and Entertainment. I thank you for stopping by today. Today's video, I said I was going to do it later, but I'm going to do it now. I just got the urge to do it. I really wanted to look into it. But Jim Caviezel, who played Jesus in The Passion of the Christ, his painful passion process and unwavering faith. Now here's 5 interesting facts about the filming of The Passion of the Christ. Making of the film The Passion of the Christ was so extraordinary and unusual that it has been the subject of countless articles, books, and even televised specials. Much of what made the film so unique is the experiences that led actor Jim Caviezel, who plays Jesus Christ, endured during the filming of the movie. Rather than regret taking the role or looking back on his experience with contempt, Jim has widely been known as to say the experience brought him closer to God and his Catholic faith. Here are some interesting details about Jim's experience acting in the highest-grossing independent film of all time. Mel Gibson offered him the role and then tried to talk him out of it. Mel Gibson directed, produced, and funded the entire film. When he originally set up a meeting with Caviezel, he said he wanted to discuss a film about a surfer as a ruse to get Jim to take the meeting. After presenting the idea of the film about the last hours of Christ's life and Jim accepted the offer, Gibson tried to change his mind. At a 2018 Sikh conference, Jim shared, "Mel said, 'You'll never work in this town again.' So I told him, we all have to embrace our crosses. We have to give up our names and our reputations, our lives to speak the truth." Jim had turned the role down of Jesus before. He was asked to portray Jesus twice before Gibson approached him. Once for a play and once for a television special. Both times he immediately knew the roles were not right. When he heard Gibson's pitch, though, he knew the story would be told in a way he was proud to represent. He said he knew his version would show the absolute fullness of the truth of what Jesus endured in the last few hours, and that was the only way he would ever portray Christ. The headache of a makeup process. Most days, Jim needed to be on set by 2 a.m. to endure hours of makeup application. Gibson's vision included making Jesus as realistic as possible for a man born in that region at the time. Jim wore a prosthetic nose and brown contacts. They even raised his hairline. For much of the filming, he wore makeup that made it look like his eye was swollen shut, which affected his depth perception and vision, causing migraines. Jim endured lots of physical ailments. While filming what has been recognized as one of the most graphic and violent films ever made, there was no shortage of real injury and pain, mainly suffered by the lead actor. In keeping with the goal of authenticity to the horrors suffered by Jesus, Jim was put in very precarious and potentially dangerous spots. He suffered scratches and bruises from the chains he wore, and even dislocated his shoulder carrying the 150-pound cross, which was captured on film and kept in the movie. While filming the scene where Jesus delivers the Sermon on the Mount, Jim and the assistant director, Jan Michelini, both were struck by lightning just minutes apart. This was the second time Jan was struck during the project. Jim hung on the cross in below freezing temperatures and strong winds, which almost caused hypothermia, leading to pneumonia and lung infection. During the scourging scene, Jim was accidentally whipped twice by the 2 actors portraying Roman soldiers, one of the hits leaving a 14-inch gash in his back. Through the pain, his faith never wavered. During an interview with the Today Show, Jim shared how challenging making the film was for him. He shared how he turned to prayer when he was struggling, exhausted, overwhelmed, and doubtful. He said he wasn't sure if he was going to be able to handle the pain or maintain the physical and emotional endurance needed to complete the film. Jim shared that he needed to listen to his heart rather than his head to get through the filming process. As a devout Catholic, Jim felt the process forced him to become closer to God and his faith. He said that when he was at his most doubtful, he turned to prayer. It forced me into the arms of God. It's the only place I could go. That's when God's voice came to me. "Hey, don't you worry about it. Let me take care of it, and you will allow me to use you to play." And that's when I just said, "All right, I'm going to let you perform, and I'm going to step out of the way." What faith he has. That's what I like about Jonathan Roumie from The Chosen, playing Jesus over there. He's got a deep, deep faith as well. And I think if you don't have that faith, it's going to come across on screen as well. That's why a lot of these Hollywood attempts to try to do a religious picture or Jesus picture, whatever you want to call them, always fail because nobody doing it has the actual faith in doing it. They just want to, jump on the bandwagon, so to speak, because all these, The Chosen and The Passion and all this, and all these movies are hitting big, and now they're wanting to cash in on it, and you can tell the difference. All I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Please don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet. Please, and please, 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 please like this video. It helps get us an algorithm. And share it out with your family and friends. And let them know what we're doing here. I would really appreciate it. I would. I'm trying to build this back up from ground floor, and I need your help. You guys have a great day. God bless you, and I'm praying for you.